Hello there, everybody. Welcome to this edition of the Sunday Sauce. Thank you once again for joining me here this morning. Woke up this morning early, kind of tossed and turned a lot of the night, and woke up this morning. I was gonna go. I've been doing Uber, as a lot of you know. I drive for Uber part time. Sundays was the time that I would do it a lot of times, and just because it was convenient and the money was good on Sundays during the day, mornings, and things like that. And I don't like to drive at night, so that was one of the days I chose. And Saturdays I do also as well, a lot of the times. But this weekend I've chosen not to do Saturday, so I was just going to do Sunday. And woke up this morning to my alarm at 5 in the morning, and I was actually up a little bit earlier than that, but re-woke up, I should say, at 5 in the morning and just said, you know what, honey, I don't think I'm going to do this Uber thing this morning. So I wanted to make it priority for church and God again. Life's just been so busy and so many things going on with life lately, with me and Lisa and just the whole family and everything that, you know, sometimes you have to do the right thing and just kind of reprioritize yourself again. Not that it isn't before, but you just have to refocus, re do just your life in general. Just kind of a reset. Try to get a new mindset on life because of certain things and certain events or certain whatever is going on in your life. I know that's true in my life right now, and may be true in yours, or has been in the past, or if it hasn't, it certainly will probably come through here in the future. Um, there's a lot of times where, God doesn't like us to be idle, but God does like us kind of to rest sometimes too, and just rest in Him. So that kind of brings me to Matthew 12. I'm going to go 12, 20, 11:25. Matthew 11:25, the New Testament, of course. And I am reading out of the NIV. Kind of the human subtitle here is Rest for the Weary. Now, this is Jesus talking, so as you know, it's a red letter type Bible, so it's Jesus' words. So, and I'll be looking down for a little bit here as I read this. It says, "At that time, Jesus said, I praise you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because you have hidden these things from the wise and learned and revealed them to the little children. Yes, Father, this was your good pleasure. All things have been committed to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." So that's kind of a calling to just come to Jesus. I mean, Jesus is the Son. He knows the Father, and the only way to the Father is through Jesus Christ. And to come, all those who are weak and weary, um, he gives comfort, he gives wisdom, he gives so many things. He gives us life, basically, with a capital L. Upon this life on earth, is the life in heaven. I believe, and strongly in my heart. When we become followers of Jesus and of God, we get the Holy Spirit within us that helps us give wisdom, and that forms the Trinity. And I just, sometimes I'm just weary and burdened, and I just come back to that. Come back to just going back to Jesus. That's sometimes what we have to do. So, that's, when you're weary and burned and tired and you think life is just knocking you down, things are just beyond your control, come back to Jesus. Focus back on him. Even if you think you are, pretty much, just take a step back and take a step forward again and see if that's really the case in your life. So I just thank you for that. As I'll put this video up, and that's really going to be it for today, guys. I just want people to know that if you're weary and burdened, to refocus, regroup, and maybe get yourself to a good church. You know, I believe when you're around people like that, God has put them in that path for you, not only to learn and to fellowship and have fun and all this stuff, but sometimes they're there just to help pick you up a little bit, you know, whether that's a laugh, a hug, a smile. So if you're that person at church or somewhere throughout the day or week, that you see somebody like that just maybe needs a little smile, a hug, someone to talk to, somebody to do whatever with, be that person. Be that Christian that Jesus and God would want you to be. If you're that weak and weary person that's maybe weary and burdened, seek out those people. Seek out putting yourselves in the same room where Jesus is moving, where Jesus' people are moving and grooving, as I like to say sometimes. And you put yourselves in that circle, and there's somebody bound to listen to God in that circle. Humans aren't very good a lot of times to listen to God, but there's somebody bound to be in tune with God and what God will place in their heart. So I truly, honestly believe that, because I've been on both sides of that before. So that being said, I hope you just have a great Sunday, a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.